Hello everybody, this is Hiro and welcome to another episode of my playthrough of Virtue's Last Reward. In the previous episode, we finally did it, guys. We've deactivated all the bombs. We've managed to get everyone through the white doors, and we're here with Pai and Temioji. We're in Q. This is just called Q. It's an interesting room to say the least, and it's full of puzzles. This feels like surely like a final gauntlet of sorts, because we have had to do some of the most annoying puzzles throughout the playthrough, but again, and more difficult. And actually, we're still not done. So that's gonna be the game plan for this episode. And listen, just to save myself and you some frustration, because look at what we have. We have the dice. We have the hexagons. The original version of the hexagons wasn't actually that annoying, but the dice is gonna be very annoying. I'm probably gonna be doing these puzzles like I'm gonna record myself. I'm not gonna be saying much because I need all the brain power that I can get just to get them. And and things will resume as normal once I finally get them, okay? That seem good to you? I hope it does, because it's what we're doing. So thank you for your understanding, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy the episode. Let's get right into it, and we're probably gonna start with this one because I'm full of energy right now, and I kind of want to save it for the most frustrating one that's waiting for me. All right. So the thing is, actually, yeah, we could probably get rid of this because, yeah. Actually, I guess I can talk during this part because what we need to do is, hold on. We have the picture of the blue dice, and I kind of want to draw like, oops, that's a very wonky line. It's good enough. Kind of want to draw like the dice. Like this, like in perspective, and then write what numbers are supposed to like face which way. That's gonna be the first step. So this would be a 4 here, the 5 on top, and the 1 here. So this is my train of thought, okay? I'm gonna do the same with the green ones now. Well, it's gonna look a bit awkward, but trust the process, okay? This is probably gonna help me like visually. And then there's a 2, and here's a 4. Yeah, it's gonna help me visually when I need to like line them up just right, which is what I realized at the end of the previous episode that I had to do, and I was like, oh my god, this is even worse than the one at the archives. So yeah, something like this. And then lastly, oh, this is gonna be a bit complicated with like so many intersecting lines, but trust the process, okay? I gotta see. Yeah, and is this a 2? Yeah, that's a 2. And then this is 2, but that's like over there. And then here, maybe I can draw it like this. Careful with the intersecting lines. This should be the 3. Can I maybe get rid of some of the lines to make it a bit clearer? Without getting rid of the numbers, please. This is a 2. And here's the 6. And maybe we can get rid of this for clarity. So it's something like this. This is what we're aiming for, right? So with that in mind, with this picture in mind, and also bear in mind that I need there to be like, this is on square number 5 starting from the top, and there's only 1 square of separation between it and like the edge of the puzzle. So I'm probably also gonna have to achieve that. Yeah, I mean, let's get to it. Wish me luck, guys. Wait. Hold on. Did it give me the solution? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that footage because I could have sworn that this dice right here, the last one I placed, I could have sworn that the 6 was here on the size where I should have seen the 1. Maybe I'm just hallucinating at this point, but I need to go back and look at that because that didn't seem right. That kind of just happened. I mean, I'll take it, but it's okay. Can we see it? No, we can't see it from this angle. I am sure that there is like a mathematical model or a system to this puzzle. I never figured it out and probably never will. Don't tell me in the comments. I don't want to know. I just want to be done with it. Okay. Huh. Got it. I had a feeling you could do it. Good job. Have a look at this. Hey, it opened. Yep. That's our second memory card, the blue one. And now, for the last puzzle of this room, I think, we got the hexagons. So once again, I'll get back to you once I'm done. There we go. Ah, I'm so glad that didn't take very long. Holy shit. Yeah. Did I solve it? Yeah, that must be the answer. Look. Okay, the glass doors. They're open. Well done. That was some good work, Sigma. Yeah. Awesome. Slightly less frustrating, thank God. At least I know like the method and like the system to that one. Like that one's easier to like grasp and like comprehend on like I mean it's only 2D. The other you have to think in 3D. I haven't quite gotten there. It's fine, it's okay. It's a binder. Let's have a look. There's only a single piece of paper in here. It says Q Chamber Special AB Game. Special AB game? Q Chamber? Sure. What would that be about? Let me grab this first. Yep. There we go. AB Game Q Edition. Hints for the AB Game Q Edition. 3 people will definitely choose Ally. 3 people will definitely choose Betray. 1 is a mysterious mirror man. He will always do whatever his opponent does. First answer, strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. Second answer, we must be the only ones to surpass 9. Okay. That's probably like... Oh, yeah, that's probably the last puzzle, right? The heck is this ridiculously huge thing? There's a screen down here. It looks like this is the only part you can actually interact with. But it's dark. There's nothing on it. There are some card slots underneath the screen. They look just like the ones on the polling machines in the AV rooms. So that means we need to put some memory cards in here, right? Yep. Yeah, like the one you've got in your hand right now. Can we go ahead and just do it? Well, let's see if anything happens when I put it into the red slot. Cool. Screen card, huh? Yep. Blue card. Yeah. Cool. Will you look at that? Looks like you turn it on. All right. Oh boy. What is this? us. I'm gonna guess it's us. Us, A and B are all pairs consisting of 2 people. C, D, and E are solos consisting of a single person. Okay? First, move the pairs A and B to the blank areas on the left under pair. The blank areas on the left. Oh, it must be this part, right? Next, move solo C, D, and E to the blank areas on the left over solo. The solos to the blank areas over solo. Yeah, it refers to this. You can move them by sliding the letter icons. A pair and a solo assigned vertically with verses between them will face off against one another in the AB game. You can still move icons even after you've placed them. Once an opponent has been selected, the game will begin. Choose the vote for the us pair, either ally or betray. The results of your match will be displayed along with the results from the other teams. Oh, if the correct number of people reach the target BP after playing 3 rounds, the game will be completed. Oh boy, I hope you've been paying attention to AB game dynamics, because that's what we're about to do now. So all of us are starting at 3. This is like at the very beginning of the game. And so let's say these are the solos. So let's say that, oh, this is a pair, duh. So let's say we do, okay. Let's say we do this. Right? So I choose ally or betray. And then, oh, wait. 3 people will definitely choose ally. 3 people will definitely choose betray. And 1 is a mysterious mirror man. Okay, so I guess we need to figure out who's who first, right? But wait. 3 people... Hold on. 3 people choose ally. 3 people choose betray. And 1 is a mysterious mirror man. That will be for a total of 7. Right. And then there's us. 2 people. I'm gonna assume that when it says that 3 people would choose ally and 3 people will choose betray, I'm gonna assume that means like 2 members of a pair and 1 solo will always choose ally, right? Like the game isn't gonna do something like, oh, maybe 1 person in a pair is ally and the other one is betrayed. That would suck, because that would be like a 50-50 chance of either thing happening. I don't think the puzzle would do that. I'm gonna assume that it means that when it says 3 people choose ally, I'm going to assume that it means that 1 pair out of these and 1 solo out of these will always choose ally, okay? Same for betray, and then 1 of these is gonna be a mirror. So, okay. So let's do ally, and let's take some notes to see what happens. Okay. Whoa, wait. That went by a bit too fast. Oh, we only have 3 attempts. Oh no. Okay, well, I think I was against C. Right, both of, yeah? Yeah, and I put myself against C. Hold on, let me write this down. So maybe like this. Round 1 was us versus C. And then it was A. I can see that A has 6, so A was like a betray. Oops, I never even finished the A. Let's do it like this. Ally, ally, betray. Who did I pair A against? I think I did this, right? Like C, I put it here, A and D, I put it here, and B and E, I put it there. Doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, it matters in the sense that whoever was against A got betrayed. So I think it was D. I think it was playing against D, so they chose ally and they lost points. And then we have B and E, and B was the one who got betrayed, so that was a weird E. B got betrayed, so B chose ally, and E chose betray, and that's how they got the 6 points. All right. So wait, how are we all gonna get like 9 points in 3 rounds? Is that even possible with people who are betraying like the whole time? That doesn't seem likely. Huh. Also, wait. This is already telling me that C is probably the copycat, right? Because none of these copied each other. C copied me. C is like the copy, right? I think I need to do some more testing, maybe. So let's see. So what happens if we play round 2, and then maybe this time around, what happens if we play against A, for example? Should be that we get betrayed, right? Let's see what happens. Okay. Let me try pairing up C against maybe E, who's one of the people who betrayed. And then if C chooses betray, that kind of confirms to me that C is the copycat. So we can play against A, C and E, and then B and D can play against each other, maybe. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, A is a pair. I can play against A. Oh, well, E is a solo. Maybe I can do me versus E. And then C is a solo, can play against A. Yeah, this works. Yeah. So A and C, and then B and D. So if I've understood everything correctly, the outcome of this game, well, I'm gonna choose, I don't think it matters what I choose now. Let's say I choose betray. I'm playing against E. If I choose betray, E is should also pick betray. C should copy whatever A does, and if A betrays, then that means that C is going to betray as well. And then B and D should both pick ally. If that is accurate, then I think I figured out who is who. Unless the game is going to be doing the, we have like a copy. Hold on, let me write it better. So we have someone who copies. Let's say that that's C. Then we have 1, 2, and 3 allies. And 1, 2, 3 betrays. If I'm understanding, or if the puzzle isn't going to be like wholly evil, that should mean that 2 people of the 3 people who ally are going to be a pair, and somebody else is going to be a solo who always allies, right? And it's going to be the same here, maybe. So let's see what happens, and then maybe we can figure out who is who. This is what should happen if I'm understanding the puzzle correctly. Let's go with betray. Okay, that was betray, ally. That's what I thought would happen. So that kind of confirms to me that that E always betrays, because E didn't copy B here, so E is definitely not the copycat. The copycat has got to be C, right? C has changed what they vote, so yeah. Yeah, and everybody else has been consistent, except me, of course, but that's because I have free will and these suckers don't. So now, how we got... So now that we've... Okay, let me write it down, actually. We have A. I think A is the pair who betrays. And E is the solo who betrays. And then we have... B is the pair who allies. And D is the solo that allies. Right? This looks alright. Now the question is... Strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. Does that mean that all of us have to get 9? That's like... That's not possible with people who are betraying always, is it? No. No, it's not. So, okay. My problem here is that 6 cooperators... Does it mean... Like we have 6 groups here. It's not possible for all 6 groups to have 9 BP, all of them, with people who are always betraying. Like that's just not possible. I'm guessing it means that okay, let's my brain. Let's think about the second answer first. I think this one is potentially easier. We must be the only ones to surpass 9. That seems like a little bit easier, because as long as we take advantage of the pairs, the people who ally, we take advantage of the solo who allies, who's D. That gives us 6 points, like at the start of round 2. And then we just have to make sure that the copy also is not getting like all the points that they need. So maybe pairing the copy with someone who betrays. Yeah, that's something we can do. Hold on. Well, maybe I should go back. No good. I don't get it. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah. I understand. Okay, let's see. So what if we do... Let me... I think I can get rid of this, right? Yeah. I hope this is not a mistake. I think I've pretty much figured out who is who at this point. We can get rid of this. I should have used my last round just to make sure. It's okay, it doesn't matter. We can always go back if we make a mistake. But I'm pretty sure that if I do this, and if I betray, D is going to ally, right? That would give me 6 points, and D gets 1. Then... If we play... Okay, and then what about the others, though? Somebody is going to be a copycat. So... And it's a solo. So C has got... Well, no, C can play against B or A. If C needs to... Okay. To get to 9 points with 3 rounds, you need to either do these things. And this is something that Luna was talking about. You need to ally for 3 rounds to get 9 BP. If you betray, however, you only need to betray once. You need to betray twice, essentially. Now, in the actual AB game against these characters, that's difficult to do because you never know what they're going to choose. But here we have the advantage that we know what everybody else is going to choose. So I just need to make sure that I am betraying twice successfully and that no one else is getting points, that nobody else should get like 3 ally matches in a row, if that makes sense. Okay, let's just try moving some of the chips here. Let's do maybe like this. And then maybe I should also the copycat is gonna be useful too. Because if I end up with 6 points here, and then let's say that I choose betray again, that would put me at 9 and I win like right away. Right? Then I wanna keep playing against D, I guess. D is going to have like negative points, but yeah. But what about the others though? Because I also have to take into account the others. Okay, let me do the same thing I've been doing so far. Gonna be doing like some test rounds and maybe speed up my footage. I just don't have much else to say. I think I've laid out my reasoning. No, actually, you know what? We can probably do it. Like, let's do this. And then the people who play... Oh, you know what? No, you know what? We need to use C. Right? Because it doesn't matter if we get to 9 BP in the second round. We have to play 3 rounds in total. So we need to take advantage of the fact that we know that C or D are going to ally so long as we choose ally. Like say we do this. C is gonna copy us. We're gonna get to 5 points. And then we kind of have to screw C over by pitting them against people who are going to betray. Right? I can't... Oh, there we go. I want to put... I want to start by making the people who always ally, they can gain points in the first 2 rounds. That's okay, as long as they don't get to 9 points in the 3rd round. And then the people who betray each other, they can play against each other. They're not gonna get any points. So this, and this. And then we ally. Yes. Okay, that's good. Now, if I play against somebody who allies, I'm thinking somebody who allies like B or D, because that way I can also use C to keep people who are getting dangerously close to my total in check, because we must be the only ones to surpass 9. Okay. So let's pair up with somebody who chooses ally always, maybe. And then we can make C lose some points, maybe. This is making me sound so evil, by the way. Like, just, oh yeah, let's take advantage of people. Let's make them lose some points. I guess that's the morale of the AB game, huh? So let's say we play against D. And then we can put C. We know that C is gonna betray if C is playing against a betrayer. And C is going to ally. They're playing against someone who allies. I think we need to keep C like not gaining anything this round. So E and C makes sense. And then B and E. And then we ally. Right? Yes. Now D would get 9 points But I'm not gonna let them because D is always going to ally, so I'm going to put them against somebody who always chooses betray. Yeah, I think that's it. That's gotta be the ticket. And then E... Oh... No, yeah, E can play... Hold on. Yeah, no. I can play against D. I can betray D. That way they don't get to 9. Because I know that D is going to ally. I betray D. A and E can betray each other. And B and C don't have enough points. Right? We do this. There we go. Awesome. Oh, that's a cool puzzle. I really like that one. Just putting into practice everything that you've learned and everything that you've been discussing since the start of the game. Nice one. Looks like that was the answer. Okay. I knew it. That looks like a password to the safe. We did it. This should get us into that safe. Awesome. So that's the second answer. Now, as for... yeah, here we go. As for the first one, though, strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. I mean, it's mathematically not possible for all 6 groups here to get 9 in 3 rounds. That's just not gonna happen. So I'm going to assume that it means that we gotta ally. Because we have, like, there's us. Like, that's 2 people. And then another pair, which can be these guys. And then 2 more solos, like the copy solo and the solo who always ally. And then fuck the guys who betray. They're not getting points, but that's okay because 6 of us, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6 together with us, we are getting 9 points as long as we ally always, right? So we do this. We make sure that C is playing... Well, C can play with us or C can play with D or B. Doesn't matter. We just gotta ally. We just gotta do this. This is what I've been talking about ever since the beginning of the game. I've said that before. You only need 3 rounds to get people to 9 BP as long as you are cooperating. There we go. Easy. Mega easy when I'm not overthinking. Got it. Way to go. Good work. Hey, look, the screen changed color. So, would this be... Could this be? Should this be? What a pair... We're a bunch of dorks. Oh, there are different symbols now in different places. Yep. And with that... can get out. We haven't done anything with that. Oh no, is 0 gonna come out of this again? Yeah, I feel like I can remember it, but I can't remember where or when I saw it before. That was in Tenmyoji ending, wasn't it? But with that, we can get out of this place at long last. Jesus. The same safe we've seen in other rooms. That means we probably open it the same way too. Just need to plug in the password, right? Yeah, why don't you give it a shot? Sure thing. Moon, star, sun. Wait, what the sun? No, the sun is... See, this is why I write them down. Although I haven't written them down in a while, so... Good job. You opened it. Well done. All right. Redacted. Secret files? Okay. Wait. Is this the last escape room then? Oh, no. I mean, yay. I mean, no. I like the puzzles. I know that they can give me some headaches every once in a while, but... Is this really the last save that we're opening? Aw. Well, let's see. That just means that we're in for the finale, huh? Probably gonna be like a bunch of lore. No, this is not... I'm looking at this again. Moon, star, sun. Like this. Cool. Uh-huh. Oh, we got the accelerator. Oh, that's right. Alice and Quark are still sick in this timeline. We just, like, anesthetized them with the Soparil. Wait, but didn't they say that all of us had been infected? It's probably gonna be okay. It's probably gonna be okay. Let's see. Yes, it's open. All right. Okay, then. Let's see what's in here. First off, 2 star key cards. We can use these to play the AB games as many times as we want. Hold on. Those keys are important, but look at this. Uh-huh. Accelavir. The Radical 6 cure. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is gonna be okay. Is he crying? All right, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. All right, awesome. Let's get moving. And we've got, that should be, hold on, where is it? Yeah, that should be a consummate collection, right? The Accelavir. Well, I also had these things that I never look at them. They're just the objects that we got from the save. But just for completionists' sake, got a full file collection as well. There we go. Oh man, I'm gonna miss escape sections. Well, the door's locked. It says lock. You guys ready? All set here. Go for it. All right. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. Stop that. What a bunch of goofballs. Jeez. One more time. 3, 2, 1. And with that, escapist and Doctor of Scapology, we have probably solved the last escape room. That's great. Huh.
It opened.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
We should get back to the Flore warehouse then.
Hey guys, did you just hear that? Can you turn around very slowly right now? Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something? Yeah.
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over there. It sounds like something turning on. See, I told you. The screen wasn't on before.
You're right.
This is... It doesn't have 2 heads, though. This is the lion eating the sun. But it's different. It's still asking me for an ID and a password? Is it... I mean, isn't it just the ones that we already have?
Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, I mean, well, we have them.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento mori. Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Uh-huh. Okay. I counted 8 lions, so this is the 9th lion. Oh, wait. I mean... So wait. How does this work? Because in the other computer, the one that had like the 2-headed lion, I kind of assumed that was the 9th lion eating the sun. I mean, they said that. No, they didn't say that. Uh-oh. Kay said, and Luna said, the double-headed lion eating the sun. That's not the 9th lion. This is the 9th lion. Oh, of course. This was the real 9th lion. But if that was the case... Yeah. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember. But then... Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, we have the Jumpy Doll password. I was like, I'm sure that we'll need to use that in the future. We don't have another ID. Uh-oh. Because I remember that what Kay and Luna said was the double-headed lion eating the sun. This is not the double-headed lion, so the passwords that we got from them are not, like, valid here. This is something else. This is... What's the ID? I think I have the password. I think maybe Jumpy Doll, you know, we found it, like, in Akane's, like, ID card. Well, Kurashiki. Like, it said Kurashiki, but it was, like, her ID card and stuff. What's the ID then? Akane? Akane? Jumpy Doll? Uh-oh. No? Hold on. I have been writing down everything that we've found so far. We haven't found an ID related to, like, Akane's... Oh! I am stupid. Where did we find the password Jumpy Doll? What kind of card was it attached to? It was attached to an ID card, right? So one would assume that the name on front of the ID card is the ID, right? Kurashiki? Yeah, it even fits. Like, if it's not this, I'm going to flip. Oh, no! Oops, I misclicked. Game? Are you gonna give me the chance to try again? Damn, I couldn't figure it out. No. I think it's Kurashiki. What was the ID I needed? What was the password? Did I know them? Had I seen them before? In another history? Perhaps it has something to do with that card. Yeah. If I had found an ID card on the old woman's body, and if I recall correctly, it said something about a password. What the password was, though, I couldn't recall. I do recall. If the card was the key, though, then I needed to put in the woman's name for the ID. Yeah, I figured this out. I'm just a dum-dum, and I clicked back. Remember, Sigma. You need to remember. What was the old woman's name? What was written on the back of the card? Well... Game over? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's just... I mean, it's fine.
A few moments later.
Kurashiki. And then Jumpy Doll. Right? There we go. Accepted. Oh, I was nervous for a moment.
Sigma! Look!
Oh. Hi. Hello? You're
Akane.
Akane. Temioji. Junpei. It's Junpei, right? Like,
Her name is Akane Kurashiki.
come on.
I've been looking for her for a very long time.
Yeah. He walked toward her. Slowly, carefully, almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away, he reached out.
She's a hologram.
Yeah. Temioji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
And it's probably a recording. She's not gonna be able to talk to us, like, directly. He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak. This is like so fucking sad and tragic. Like, Junpei has been looking for Akane ever since the end of 999, right? And it's been what? Like, if they were 20, 21, like at the beginning, well, not at the beginning, but like back in 999, how old are they now? Like, it's been at least like 50 years or so, right? Maybe they're in their 70s and stuff. Likely, maybe 60s, late 60s. I don't know. Man. And the fact that they haven't seen each other ever since. And he's been looking for her all this time. And they see each other again. And not even that, because this is a hologram. In the context of a fucking Nonary game. Man. I'm so, like, devastated. Anyway, what does she has to say? There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived.
Yeah?
I've been waiting for you.
You have?
Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly. I hope you will understand.
Yeah.
Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions.
Well, yeah, what do you think?
What day is it? Where are we?
Uh-huh.
Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But
Yeah.
I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here?
Yeah.
The answer to that is simple.
Well, I've already explained what I think. I have already explained my theories, but yeah, please, elucidate us.
Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project.
That's right. You need espers, right?
I assume you've heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you are all needed in order to execute our plan.
And for there to, like, make the espers, like, actually, like, connect to the morphogenetic fields, you need danger, right?
The Nonary game was necessary for the same reason.
Yeah.
Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project?
Yeah, like, what is it meant to do? Once again, I have theories. You know, the whole Radical 6 pandemic, maybe preventing that?
The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain.
Yes, do.
We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Us? Like, both of us? Specifically? I mean, okay. We know about other espers potentially helping amplify, like, the power of certain other espers who are more powerful. But why us? What is it about us? I don't know anything about us. What do you mean, the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Temioji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
Okay. As in the quantum computer that Zero the Third says was like operating him? Well, that would explain the Q. It took me a moment to realize it changed subjects without even pausing. Yeah, no. Hold on. Let's go back. Tell me a little bit more about us, please. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do
Okay.
you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer.
Okay.
The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine.
Cool. This is like a very vulnerable place to just let us access.
That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golems.
I mean, I doubt people would mess with this place on purpose because, you know, who knows what will happen if you mess with the central computer. Like, for all you know, you could just instantly kill us, triggering like the bracelets or like close number 9 door forever. So yeah, no, let's not do anything crazy.
All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world.
Uh-huh.
The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else.
Right. The computer thing that Lotus was talking
But
about.
the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills. That makes communication difficult, though.
Right.
So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums like language, photographs, nonverbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else.
Except maybe we do.
But is that really true?
Yeah.
In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however,
A higher dimension?
we may all be connected after all, like the branches of a tree or a rhizome.
A rhizome. Like rhizome 9?
Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree.
That was brought up like in one of the secret files, and then we never learned anything else about it.
All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section.
I mean, yeah, okay, we did find that rainbow root like in the control room, but what is rhizome 9? Anyway, yeah,
In the 2 dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another.
yeah, but when you actually observe the 3D object, it's all part of the same thing.
But this isn't the case.
Mm-hmm.
If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth. All the roots join together at the trunk.
That's a nice way to visualize it.
In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility?
Yeah.
I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we have experienced something like it, huh?
Zero and I share that belief.
Oh, okay. Zero also subscribes. Well, yeah, if they're both involved like in this project, they must.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Temioji, you also know all about it, right? Temioji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time.
Okay.
Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes.
And then you can also like extend the shape and create like a 3D object. And then there's that whole thing about like hyper objects, I think they're called, something like that. It's not actually possible for us to comprehend hyper objects, I think. Like, we can only guess. But I don't know. Just don't take my word for anything I say. I only have approximate knowledge of a lot of things.
These are two-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time.
Space and time, huh?
It is on that 4th dimensional axis that our minds are connected.
The time dimension?
If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time?
Right, which is something that you have experience with, huh?
That theory is the foundation of the AB project.
Okay.
A represents after, and the B represents before. It probably sounds silly to you.
Oh, here comes the morphogenetic sorrow.
A ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman. But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma?
Yeah.
And what about you, Phi? I know you have too. Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well.
Yeah.
I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago.
Nearly half a century ago. It's been almost 50 years then. Yeah. I thought so, huh?
You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
Of course, this is confirmation for us, the players, that, yeah, it's been a long time, but it's not any kind of confirmation for Fire Sigma yet. So that's yet another plot point that needs to be revealed. Like, this doesn't tell them anything. That tells me all I needed to know. But Phi and Sigma don't have any idea yet.
It was a long time ago, but
Holy shit.
perhaps you still remember.
Yeah, of course I do. How could I forget?
Yeah, that's not the kind of thing that you ever forget, I bet.
That little girl was you, Akane.
Yeah. Suddenly, it felt like Phi and I were outsiders, trespassing on something we had no right to see. Temyoji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up.
Wait, hold on, we still have like 10 million
The
questions.
final stage of the project will begin very soon.
This worries me supremely. What's supposed to happen now? I mean, we have the star keys. We participate in another round of the AV game, and then what? What's the conclusion here?
I need to go prepare.
Prepare for what?
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story.
Oh my god.
So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
Where is she though? I mean, she's alive, right? We are on the Phi route, which is like, you know, it starts at one of the cyan doors, so we never find her in that timeline. She's alive. How the hell does Dio infiltrate the game in that timeline where he doesn't kill the old lady? I mean, we can call her Akane already, right?
One last thing.
I still have like 10 million questions, Akane.
Cat in the box.
That's you, isn't it?
Is it alive? Or is it dead?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh.
Oh, Tenmyoji, I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay.
Are you sure?
I will see you again one day. I promise. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait! Akane!
Man. And then she was gone. Temioji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fists he pressed against his thighs. Aww. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Fi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Temioji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all we've been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. Man, that was so much and at the same time so little. What is it with this game and its ability to do that to me every single time? Wow. I think we probably have to stop here for today though. Guys, I'm scared. I mean, what's gonna happen now? I don't know. We're currently like probably gonna play another round of the AB game, and then what? What happens? I don't know. It's just so much at this moment. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to continue supporting the channel. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.